Hi, welcome back to Average Takes Pick'ems episode 2.
Today we're gonna be talking to you about our pick'ems for the football week, and also we got a little special fantasy little razzle dazzle at the end for you guys. Our little fantasy team of the week. We're gonna give you some updates. Also, we got an Instagram. Check it out at Average Takes, and we also got a Twitter at Average Takes 4. Give it a follow. We're doing polls on the MLB playoffs, everything like that. So let's get into some football game. How about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Chicago for a Thursday night game? How do you guys like that?
Matchup.
It's a pretty good matchup. Yeah, I agree. Bears defense pretty good.
I like that
have
they're
looked
hyping it up. The
decent.
Nick Foles and Tom Brady matchup with they haven't played since Super Bowl 51. They've been hyping that up. I've been seeing the commercials for it. It's kind of exciting. We'll see how Nick Foles does.
Finally a good Thursday night game.
I am going with the Bears here. I said it. I'm going Bears.
Wow.
They're gonna surprise. I'm just kidding. I'm going the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm just kidding. The Bears aren't gonna stop Tom Brady and Tampa Bay this week. I'm sorry, Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tom Brady looked
Tampa
too
Bay.
good against a injured Chargers team, but I don't know. He just
Injured.
looked too good with nobody on his team
Or
either.
bad.
He has a bunch of injuries. So I think I take Bucks here.
Yeah, Bucks played decently well during that game. I wouldn't say they played good. It was about a great second half of football from Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is really good at reading defenses and figuring out how to get the ball out quick. I got to go Bucks here. Can't go against them.
Yeah, I got to. Tampa looks pretty good after last week. Even though the Chargers do have injuries, that team's not terrible.
Yeah, defense is still
terrible,
pretty
good.
good.
That defense is still pretty good. I like Tampa. Tampa for sure.
Next game we got Carolina Panthers playing the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Falcons.
This ain't
Baseball,
baseball,
right?
buddy. Come
Baseball on the
on.
break.
We're middle of the postseason. My mind is geared on baseball right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that Dansby just went deep earlier. So
I don't even know who to pick. These teams are terrible. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go with Atlanta. I think they can maybe pull out a win with the first win of the year. I don't know if I don't think Julio's playing, so Carolina might get a little edge on with Matt Ryan, who's playing really bad right now. So I'll go Atlanta.
I think I'm going Carolina. They just came off a good win against a good Arizona team. I think that what's his name?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater, yes.
Oh.
Yes. Doing pretty good right now. Robbie Anderson is looking great, looking way different than he has any years that he's been playing in the NFL. So
Yeah, because he was on the
I
Jets.
think they can but even then, like, wide receivers just catch the ball.
Yeah, even now he doesn't
He's
really
been
have a
catching the
quarterback
ball this
too.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
so
Teddy's like a question mark still. I like that.
Yeah.
Robbie Anderson has been looking good.
looking great. So I think I'd take Carolina on this game.
Yeah.
Good.
Without Julio Jones, Falcons offense is terrible. And if he doesn't
Todd
play-
Gurley's a bright spot.
Todd Gurley's good. Not the old Todd Gurley. He doesn't
Yeah.
catch out of the backfield as much as he did. They don't target him as much at all. So I think I'm going to have to go Panthers, like Roman was saying, piggyback off that. I think Teddy Bridgewater's finally getting in his groove. Teddy was a good quarterback for the Vikings back in the day before his horrible injury. That Panthers team is kind of clicking. Their backup running back is a stud, bro. He's took McCaffrey's spot and just ran with it. I like that Panthers team right now, and I'm going to stick with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with ATL on this one just because I feel like they score a lot more points offensively. I feel like Carolina's not going to be able to keep up with that, and hopefully the defense can make some stops late in the game. But yeah, Falcons.
All right. I got Falcons too. The next game we got Battle of the Undefeateds. We got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Tennessee to take on the Titans. And
One little second I'd like to intro in is that this game still might not happen. Tennessee might not
COVID-19.
play this week. They had 2 more people test
Frozen.
positive today.
damn it.
It just we'd love to see it. I want to see these two teams match up. They are undefeated, like you said. Josh Allen's playing unreal, but two more
Unreal.
people tested positive in the Titans.
All right.
NFL is on the
All
brink
right.
of a shutdown. If anybody hasn't noticed.
Oh yeah.
That's what it
Next
looks. It looks like
game.
the theme of the league is going to keep going. Everybody's going to keep rolling, but teams are going to be getting stopped, postponed. It's looking kind of weird right now.
They should have did the bubble like everybody else.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to move to a bubble, maybe for playoffs or something, and just
they
keep
have
rolling
to
how they're
for
doing it.
playoffs.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially how well NBA and
Well,
MLB
the next
look.
game then.
No, I
The
mean
next
we
game
can
we
talk
got-
about it.
Are we picking on them?
Yeah, let's pick it just in case it happens because there hasn't been
let's
no
pick it,
official.
Let's pick it in. I got the Buffalo Bills winning that. I think Josh Allen torches the Tennessee Titans, and he is going to become a close second place to Russell Wilson with that MVP race. He's gonna get a little closer to that first place.
I think you're forgetting about it, Aaron Rodgers in the MVP race.
Yeah, I'm
Josh
gonna agree,
Allen
though.
is playing better than Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I agree. I think
think so?
Buffalo Bills take it. I think Josh Allen's front runner for MVP.
100p. Put
Bills
that on the
Mafia,
gram.
stand up.
Yeah, I'm also running that train. Bills, Mafia. I think it's going to be a battle of offenses if they do play. And I don't know which players would have to sit out for Tennessee, but I'm just going to go with the Bills.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Bills here. Like you guys saying, Josh Allen looks fantastic. Threw for almost 300 yards last game, and Devin Singletary's looking great out the backfield. So I think I'm definitely going Bills here.
So the next game we got is the Las Vegas Raiders going to Kansas City, take on the Chiefs. I sound like a broken record saying this. I'm taking the Chiefs. They haven't shown anything to prove that they're going to lose anytime soon. So they beat the Raiders with ease.
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is probably coming off one of his worst games of his career, like stats-wise and everything. I mean, it's all interdivision. They're always going to bring out the best in you. You have to go Chiefs here. Raiders don't look that great. Hopefully Mahomes gets back on roll with his MVP play, but last couple weeks haven't been the best.
I'm a big Vegas hater for some reason, so for sure I'm going KC on this one. I can't stand Raiders this year. For some reason, I just don't know what it is. They look like a decent team. I'm just biased. I don't know. I don't like them.
On Pro Football Focus, they do top five like coaching decisions that impacted the game. And John Gruden was on there twice for bad decisions. And
Breaking news. Titans broke COVID protocols.
Oh.
The Titans are in danger of more severe punishment after having illegal workouts during their outbreak. Could they be forced to forfeit?
They should.
Damn.
That
They
is
should.
If they're doing that, they definitely should be forced to forfeit.
wow.
I thought it was just them like
takes a
hanging
whole-
out around their families and stuff, getting it. But if they're doing workouts while they're supposed to be fucking quarantining, then
Like,
definitely
what,
just kick
it
'em
makes
to
the
curb.
league look like a joke. Like literally, what are
Literally
you guys
kick them to
doing?
the curb.
Yeah, you guys are professionals, bro. Like,
And NFL
literally.
has been pretty on top of like finding people for not wearing their masks and stuff.
Yeah,
So
big fines, big
wanna
money
be-
coming
yeah.
to Tennessee.
yeah, I want to be
Gruden
surprised.
being
if-
one of them, just saying his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to be
All right,
surprised
all
if they
right, well,
canceled that game now.
Did you guys get your Raiders Chiefs in?
Chiefs for sure.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
Chiefs,
Chiefs.
there's no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, the next game we got then is the Arizona Cardinals going to the New York Jets. I got to take the Cardinals because the Jets just benched Sam Darnold for a good old Super Bowl champion Joe Flacco. So I think Kyler Murray is going to be a beast against this Jets team because everyone's a beast against the Jets, and the Jets can't stop anyone. They're terrible. They can just secure their first pick. Maybe they can get Trevor Lawrence
I would try to help out that Jets team.
next year. I don't know. They're that bad. So I'm going.
Yeah, Cardinals coming off a big loss last week, so I think they're on the grit for a win.
Two big losses.
Buda Baker's coming back off injury this week for that defense, so I feel like if Kyler Murray can put points on the board, the defense will stop them and take the dub.
Yeah, Kyler Murray has looked a little iffy lately. I know Hopkins is like one top 5 receivers for yards and everything right now, but I mean that's about it. Larry Fitzgerald's getting no love. Chrissy Kerr's getting a little bit of love, but it doesn't really look like Kyler's the right quarterback in that situation right now.
I feel like he just wants to run the ball.
Yeah,
He's looking to
himself
escape the
wants to
pocket
run
every time.
Yeah, I agree.
Trying to be Lamar Jackson, and
Yeah,
he has a good arm. I mean, let that thing fly.
yeah. I mean, Jets suck though, so you have to go
Yeah.
Cardinals here. I hope to see Kyler bring in some more, or like show the love, I guess, to more players or something, because my boy Larry Fitz is not doing very well this year. Kenny Drake is not seeing any love. So
Yeah, I gotta agree. Arizona also. I think it's just the better of who's got more young talent. I think Arizona's got it. I don't think Jets really have much to root for this year. Bad team, so Arizona for sure.
yeah, Jets, fire your coach. It's about time.
Yeah.
Well, the next game we got is a battle of 2 first-place teams. We got the first place Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the first place Pittsburgh Steelers. I know
Eagles
that
are so lucky they tied that game, so they get first
Oh,
place. Oh my god.
That division's horrible.
Horrible.
I mean, the Steelers. Oh no. Oh. I'm lagging.
Yeah,
You're
you're
back,
lagging,
you're
so
back.
I will carry this Steelers rant. Steelers are number 2 defense. They just coming off a bye week. Big Ben has looked pretty good. As much hate as I'd like to give him and tell him he's old, overweight, out of shape, he's still doing it in and out. They're squeezing W's. They're 3-0. They beat this Eagles team. This Eagles team's bad. They don't know what to do with Carson Wentz. He actually has like the worst numbers for quarterbacks this year, and 2 of them have already been benched. Trubisky has better numbers than him, actually. So, I mean, just on that alone, you got to go Steelers defense is going to kill this fool.
Wait, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
All right, let me get back into that. The Philadelphia Eagles stand no chance this week. The Pittsburgh defense, the Steel Curtain, is legit and it's back and it's ready. We are the number 1 defense in the league right now, and we're going to prove it against a terrible Carson Wentz. I don't even know. He's going to have oh my God, dude. It's going to be embarrassing. I feel bad. Pittsburgh by 100 this game. Oh my God.
Oh God.
I won't say.
Yeah, I hate to
Pittsburgh
say it.
by
I have
100.
to agree with you though. I gotta agree. Steelers got this sewn up. If they lose this game, you're about to hear it next week.
Yeah.
They got
Steelers
Pittsburgh
better win it.
as 7-point favorites.
I feel like it
7
should be
point.
like 20.
That's how much
Yeah.
better we are than them. By a
Like
whole
should be-
touchdown. We're a whole touchdown better than them before the game starts.
I'm gonna say you're like 3 touchdowns better than. before the
Yeah,
game
well, they
starts.
said the Ravens are 13 points over the Bengals. So are you guys? Eagles are about basically.
Are you saying the Eagles are the same as the Bengals?
Yeah,
They're
they tied
probably
each other.
worse than the
1, 2, and
Bengals, yeah.
1. They're both 1, 2, and 1 tied. So they're equal to the.
I would say I agree, but the Vegas loves making money, so they have to boost up Lamar's shit.
All right. Well, we all say Steelers here.
Yeah, Steelers for sure.
Steelers
suck.
4-0.
So
Let's go. Next game we got is Los Angeles Rams going to the Washington Football Team.
Fucking
And,
boring.
Like I said last week, this is a bad football team going up against a Rams team that's going to probably destroy them. I got Rams here by 2 touchdowns. I think Robert Woods goes off. I think Jared Goff goes off. Good game for the Rams.
Yeah, I go
Football
Rams here too.
yeah,
They
go
just
ahead.
benched their starting quarterback, Dwayne Haskins.
Exactly
The
what I was
football
gonna
team
say.
did. So I think they're going to have some chemistry problems on the
I
field
don't
this
care
week.
about
So definitely Rams.
They actually didn't just bench him. They moved him down to 3rd string, and they put
Yeah.
Alex Smith 2nd string.
And Kyle Allen's going to start. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, he's a proven winner, man.
I'd like to see Alex Smith in there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Winner.
say. I'd like to see Alex Smith also.
Yeah, I think Washington got no chance against the Rams, even though Rams didn't look that great last week against the Giants.
They didn't. They really didn't.
Played real shit. I think that Rams team is good defensively. The offense, for some reason, they look like they have everything. They got a good tight end. They got good wide receivers. I feel like maybe running back is the only question mark that they really got on offense. They should be playing better, but for sure, I think they get the win this week.
Throw it to Tyler Higbee, man. Give that guy some fantasy points. What the fuck is that?
Nah.
Please, bro. I got him on my
Woods.
fantasy
Feed
team.
I have him
Robert
on my
Woods.
fantasy teams too, man. I need him to throw them.
Feed Robert Woods.
Beat Robert Woods.
All right, next game we got is the Cincinnati Bengals at Baltimore Ravens. Joey Burrow is going to do as best as he can, but it's obviously Lamar and the Ravens by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow's going to do the best he can, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough.
Not gonna look good.
That Ravens defense is good. Offense is better. Bengals have no shot. That's all I got to say.
I have to
No
agree with
shot.
the group. Ravens all day.
All right. Next game we got is
Toss up.
Ain't Nobody Cares. It's Jacksonville Jaguars versus Houston Texans. Texans just fired their head coach, looking for a revamp to this season. So I think they'll win.
Shenny, you
And
are
I think
Mr.
Deshaun's-
Lag today.
Yeah.
Mr. Lag.
Take
We
right
missed
there.
your whole take, so
So you're getting no take for this one.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
Oh, on
to the
next. All right, I
Deshaun
take
Watson
Houston.
just grabbed this team and steered in the right direction,
yeah, I
just
think
for fantasy sake. To
Am
be
I
honest,
lagging?
because he got some good points last week, and that's all we're looking for here this week. We beat the Jaguars.
Am I lagging?
no, I'm not now, but you were that whole time.
Houston is going to win. Deshaun Watson is going to score 3 touchdowns. Will Fuller is going to score hopefully 3 touchdowns. But Houston has this game in the bag. So, yeah.
I want to say the same thing. I think Houston finally got rid of one of their major problems, and that was Bill O'Brien.
Big problem. They're
But
probably the biggest problem they
He's
have.
actually still there. They never fired him from being the offensive coordinator. So he's fired from head coach and GM duties, but he still has offensive coordinator duties, technically.
Take him off
What?
the team.
Are
So
you
who's
sure?
calling the plays? Bill O'Brien?
I'm just joking.
Oh,
He was literally the GM, the head coach, offensive coordinator, and then they fired him as the GM and and head coach, but then never said who the offensive coordinator was because he was all fucking 3 of them.
Well, I'm going to tell you, they told that man to pack his bags, get out of the building.
Get the fuck out of the building.
Yeah,
He just ruined.
I
He
kinda,
just put Houston Texans literally 6 feet under. He just ruined them.
yeah, I think I like Jacksonville this week, low key, just because you never see a head coach really get pushed out like that, a bad head coach like that, and then they go well for a team. So I'm gonna have to go Jacksonville this week.
That's very true.
I want them to
All
prove
right.
it that coach was the big problem.
Yeah.
Next week, or next game, we got Miami traveling to San Francisco to take on the Niners. This is another terrible game. I think the Niners blow them out. Like, it's a lot of blowouts this week, a lot of lopsided games. Like, I don't know. I just see the 49ers beating Miami by a lot.
Did you watch the 49ers versus the Eagle
What?
game?
Oh,
yeah.
what?
Both
Did you see
second
George
string
Kittle?
and third string quarterbacks looked terrible.
Did you see George Kittle? That's all they
They
need.
lost, bro. They lost
Damn,
the
they
fucking
lost.
game.
Lost.
I
Versus
don't
the
care. They played.
Eagles,
I don't care.
who we just
Oh,
said were
no,
the worst
bro.
team alive,
Oh,
almost.
no, bro.
They're
And
beating
Ryan
Miami, though.
Fitzpatrick threw 315
I'm
yards
going
against
Miami.
a good
Terrible takes.
Seahawks team.
Shenny's
Against a
terrible
good
takes right
Seahawks
there.
team.
Okay.
Going
Oh, shit.
Miami.
I'm
Yeah,
going
that's
Miami.
They played
Miami,
really well
Miami.
for Seattle.
Yeah.
They played
Miami.
really good against a good Seattle team.
Who's
so.
gonna guard George Kittle?
Who did last game?
Yeah,
Let them
yeah.
do the same
Who
thing,
did
and
last
we'll
game?
still get the W.
Literally.
Guarded him last game.
Literally.
Didn't
Just let
work
him meet,
out.
bro. Let him meet. Go ahead.
Yeah, like who's gonna cover
All right.
LeBron? Who knows? We just gotta show up on our side.
Got to play ball, buddy.
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
Okay.
well, I mean,
Well, that's
not
gonna
a
be
one-man game.
when I got one more win than you guys. It will be this game. It'll be this.
That's you catching up to us, though. Me and Roman got one more.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're already me and 10 are already 10-5, so
You got to
Oh,
catch
no.
up.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's facts.
All right. next game is the Colts at the Browns. I don't know. This is a weird ass
It's a
game.
tough one. Toss up
It's-
right here.
Tough game to call.
Colts have the number one defense right now.
Number
Browns
one,
put
yeah.
up 49 points last week. Versus
But it wasn't their
Cowboys team.
offense.
Against
It
the
wasn't
worst
only their
defense in the
offense, though.
league.
That Cowboys
Exactly.
team looked like they were asleep out there.
If you look at the
Yeah.
Browns' offensive stats for like the yards and everything, it doesn't add up to 49 points on the scoreboard.
They got a pick six and a freaking safety, too.
Yeah, but I
They
don't.
still scored
It's
49.
in Cleveland. This
Yeah,
game's in
still scored
Cleveland.
49.
I don't know.
Pound.
If they could score 49 again, I think they definitely beat the Colts.
If they could score 49 again, I will be amazed.
Yeah.
This
Well,
first defense.
I think there's a huge difference between the worst defense in the league and the number one defense in the league, or the
Yeah.
top defenses in the league. So I think the Colts win this game.
I'm
saying
going
it.
Browns. I think that this new coach, his offensive coordinator that we stole away from the Vikings, he's pretty good at getting all these guys in the game, plays that show these guys' skills. And I think that matters. And I'm going to go Browns. I hope they pull a couple more tricks out of their sleeves. Phillip has a knack for losing close games. I think this is going to be a very close game.
Just about to say that. That was literally my take. I'm going Browns. I was going to say because Phillip has a knack for losing close games. So you just stole the words out of my mouth. Browns.
Yeah, I think
Wow,
I'm going
that's it.
Browns here, too. Phillip just has nobody to throw to. T.Y. Hilton's not doing great this year. He had 29 yards last game. Jack Doyle, their starting tight end, only had 12 yards. So I think Phillip just has nobody around him right now. I think I'm going Browns.
All right, that's another one. I'm gonna get one more win than you guys.
Giants, Cowboys.
Yeah, Giants, Cowboys.
Cowboys played like dog last week.
Go ahead, take the Giants,
Defensively.
Jenny. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You don't get to take Dallas
I mean-
after talking about them like that. Go ahead. Say it.
There's no way
I'm taking Dallas.
No,
I'm
fuck
taking
you.
Dallas.
Hell no,
You
bro.
don't get
You do
that.
not get to take Dallas after that. You have the
Taking
Giants.
Dallas.
No, bro.
Taking Dallas.
No.
Oh
no.
my god.
No, bro.
I'm taking Dallas.
That's some bullshit, bro. I'm taking Dallas too. I don't even got nothing to say to you, bro. That's horse shit.
Yeah.
You don't get to talk about Dallas like that, bro. They've been shaky all year. That Giants team got nothing for them, bro. Dallas all day.
Giants, no good. Cowboys, decent. I would go Cowboys here. They got.
I'll give this one to you, Chance. This is for you. Cowboys win this one.
Shout out.
That's the only Cowboy fan I know.
Yeah.
And next game we got is the Denver Broncos going to New England. Is Cam going to be back for that? Probably
That's
not.
exactly what I was gonna ask. Is Cam gonna be playing this
Yeah.
week?
Probably not. I don't think so.
Because he tested positive, so he has to do the 14 days quarantine. So there's no Cam.
I think, but I just think it's weird how
So this
when
is gonna
one
be
guy
two
tests
battle of the
positive,
backups.
and their whole team is quarantined. Okay, listen, their whole team's quarantined. No one has it. One guy gets it. Where did he get it from? If they're all quarantined and they haven't tested, nobody's tested positive. One guy gets it.
Well, the
and then
second guy
nobody
just
else-
tested positive.
Nobody else on the team gets it.
Stephon Gilmore just
Stephon
tested
Gilmore
positive
just
today.
got it, yeah.
Ah,
There was
damn.
a meme about
I just saw that he was-
Bill
he
Belichick
was-
like plotting like
Yeah, because
I
he
did that.
Stephon
Like, I did
Gilmore
that.
at the end of the game
shook
shook
Casey or
uh,
Patrick Mahomes' hand.
Patrick Mahomes' hand was like in his
Yeah.
face talking. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Ah,
And he
I-
just tested positive.
I don't. I'm
NFL
gonna
needs
go-
to get rid of that. I think at the end of the game, the shaking hands and everything this year. Go to your locker rooms. We don't
Yeah,
need
everything
you to
separate.
swap handshakes after
Yeah.
all that.
You can tweet me after the game.
Yeah,
Good game, man.
I'll send you my jersey, but from the
Yeah.
equipment guy.
I just still don't know who's gonna win this game.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
give it to Bill Belichick. That's all I got.
Just because the veteran head
I
coach.
mean-
I was gonna say that too. Head coach is gonna win this game.
Yeah,
Where are
I-
we playing?
I don't know.
Playing at Denver
In New
or
England.
Foxborough?
In
Oh,
New
okay.
England.
in New England.
Okay.
Fans will
Yeah.
be there. Limited.
I don't know. That New England team didn't even look that bad against KC without Cam Newton. They still kind of the same team, whatever quarterback it is.
And can we
Denver
pick
not
one?
looking terrible. I'm gonna have to say New England though, just because it is in Foxborough. for
And
sure.
Patrick
Patriots.
Jr. went off last week for the Denver Broncos.
Gee, how?
right. Guess
Yeah.
guess who I'm picking then?
Who are you picking, dude? I don't
I'm
wanna
taking
hear
the Patriots.
Yeah, I have to. He
Bill
wanted to
Belichick.
gamble, but he doesn't want to
He
go down
wanted to
three
gamble,
three
yeah.
wins.
All right, so we made it to Sunday night. We got the Minnesota Vikings going to Seattle Seahawks. I mean, I'm gonna sound broken record again. Russell Wilson is obviously the top candidate for MVP right now. He's playing great. Last week wasn't
Didn't play
a
too good last week.
yeah, it wasn't a MVP week, but it was still a great week. It was a down
Still a
week.
W.
Yeah,
Still a W.
I think Seattle wins this game. I hope Dalvin Cook gets a couple touchdowns for the Vikings, but I think Seattle is gonna get this game in the bag.
I think so too. I think the Vikings have actually played well for being a 1-3 team. Their offense is good. Their defense is bad.
Putting points on the board.
Putting points on the board, and that's what you do to try to win games. Seattle is just, I think, the better team overall, better quarterback. If Jamal Adams could play, it'll be huge for Seattle. Don't sleep on the Vikings offense, though. That Justin Jeffries kid, the rookie, is a stud. Thielen's still a stud. Kyle Rudolph's still good.
Yep.
So it's going to be a very good Sunday night game. Got to go Seahawks. Like you were saying, Shenny, Russ, stud. DJ Metcalf's been playing pretty good.
It's
Seahawks.
Jefferson, though, right?
Yeah, it's Jefferson, not
Yeah,
Jeffries.
Justin Jefferson.
Oh, my bad.
You're thinking baseball.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Seattle also, just because Minnesota is 1-3. That offense looks good. I never believed in Kirk Cousins, never will. So it's got to be Seattle this week.
I think I'm going for the upset here. I think I'm going Vikings. Kyle Rudolph does look good, and I think Russell's going to have to really show his MVP year for him to beat this team this week. He's going to have to really show it. And I think if the Vikings just go off Dalvin Cook, they're really hungry for another win. So if they pull it together,
Roman, you just missed a perfect opportunity to go. You like that? You like that?
and a
Take the
retard like you.
Vikings.
And a retard like you. But yeah, I
Hey,
think I'm going Vikings over Seahawks.
before we go
If
Monday
pull it
night-
together.
You are the retard taking the Vikings over the Seahawks. Yeah.
If Russ actually loses this game, can we go ahead and say Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league? If Russ
Yeah.
loses this game, we can all
Yeah.
agree. All right, lit. Just had to know.
I mean,
Rodgers up there. Rodgers
Rodgers
up there, but he's
so-
number two. He's number
Rodgers.
two.
I haven't checked out Allen's stats that much.
So on the Monday night game, we got very bad Los Angeles Chargers team going to a shaky New Orleans Saints team. Who are they getting Michael Thomas back this week? I don't think
if they
so.
do, Saints for sure.
Well, if they
by
don't,
20.
Saints for sure. But if they do, even more. But like Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara is obviously the one you need to stop in this game. So if you can't stop Alvin Kamara, you have no chance of beating the Saints ever. Like even running in the passing game, he does it all. I think he's going to be I think this is a great matchup for him, and I don't think the Chargers can stop him at all. And even if they do, you got Michael Thomas playing on the wide receiver. It's going to be tough for them. So I'm going to take the Saints in this one.
I want to piggyback off of what Shane said a little bit. Alvin Kamara is projected the most in fantasy for running backs this week, so that's huge. I don't like this hurt, beat up, ugly playing Charger team. They stay close in games, and that's only because we have this rookie stud Herbert. But this week is Herbert's first W, baby. I picked the Saints earlier, and I just don't like going against my team. The Saints haven't been playing well. Drew Brees playing decent. I think the Chargers are going to snub this one out, especially if Michael Thomas isn't playing. Gotta go Chargers.
No, I think I'm going Saints.
What the hell?
Drew Brees almost had 300 yards last week, 2 TDs. Michael Thomas backs even more. And I think the Chargers just make stupid play calls sometimes. The play calls that Andy Lynn's been making is just
they're just a
questionable.
bad
Like you're kind
football
of scratching your head after.
They are a bad football
And so,
team.
I don't want to hear it, dude. Fuck
Injured
off.
football team.
But
Bad.
I
That's
have
what
to-
bad
I gotta
teams
go.
do.
I gotta go New Orleans on this one. I do feel you though, Bob. Herbert does look good. My
He
only
does. He
problem
does
with the
look good.
Chargers, too many injuries on defense, no running back. The wide receivers look shaky other than Keenan
Oh, I
Allen.
forgot Eckler. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Eckler, yeah, towards ACL,
Eckler's
yeah.
hurt.
Yep.
Saints,
I have
bro.
to go
That
Saints.
sucks.
I have to
I
go
totally
Saints.
I'm
forgot
clipping that.
Eckler,
I'm
bro.
clipping that. I'm
I
clipping.
totally forgot
Clipping
Eckler was
I'm
hurt,
clipping
bro.
that. I am clipping that.
I just saw that Eckler is the number 1 ranked running back right now, and I was like, oh, this looking good, looking good.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
It's
I don't know if you see
unfortunate.
that. I'll just clip it in. But
All
highest
right.
graded running backs this season is Austin Eckler and then Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, that must have been tweeted before injury, pre-injury.
No, that was tweeted today, bro. Those are stats today.
You're gullible. You got caught.
That's terrible.
All right. That's it
Sucks.
for the weekly pick'em. We got the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers on a
That was
bye.
literally tweeted 4 minutes ago.
Detroit is really bad. Green Bay, they're a good team. Nothing bad to say about them. I think they're just proven slowly getting better each week, and they're a great team. Just solid.
Solid.
Green
Yeah,
Bay's
solid team.
best wide receivers
Solid
also
team.
out, and they've been playing very well.
All right. So we're gonna get into our little fantasy special for this week. You guys want to do like a team of the week or like player of the week? I don't know. We can pick a best quarterback. Who do you think your quarterback is? Running back, wide receiver, tight end.
Yeah, let's rip through a position. Everybody go through. You get one player per position, or do we want to go like one person gets quarterback and then?
All right. I'll start with the quarterback. I think I have very trust in Deshaun Watson this week. I think he's going to get unleashed under Romeo Crennel.
And Romeo Crennel.
Yeah, I think they're just going to let him loose, and I think he goes off this week for the quarterback.
Expected 32 points.
I could go. I'm going to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
We already talked about Justin Jefferson. I'm going to bring him up again. And he's going back-to-back big games. He had 7 receptions, 175 yards for a touchdown 2 weeks ago. And then now last week against Houston, 4 receptions with 103 yards. Only 4 receptions, 103 yards. This is somebody to watch. This is going to be a big game this week. And if Minnesota offense shows up, he's going to have a big game.
Love to hear that.
And shout out Chance for the trade. Hooked me up with Justin Jefferson.
I mean, you got to go Dak Prescott at Giants for the quarterback, bro. He threw up 500 yards last week and cut the loss. I think they're going to come with vengeance, and he's going to go off.
All right.
I think I'm going to go George Kittle, playing in a bad Dolphins defense, just coming off a great week. He had
George, bro, we're talking about quarterbacks, Jimmy.
Oh, no, I did a wide receiver.
No, he did 10. I didn't talk about quarterback.
I did Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, zip it, bro. Nobody's talking to you.
I thought we were all doing different positions. Are we doing just quarterbacks? That's my bad.
Doesn't matter.
George Kittle had
Just
14
throw players.
receptions, 183 yards. I feel like he can get something like that again this week.
I think that's a good
You
take.
guys were just downing the 49ers, and now you're going to take them? All right.
Just one player, not the whole team.
Okay.
No, we never doubted Kittle.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to be like the pacifier for that team this week with whatever backup they decide to go with. I feel like they might go ahead and throw that girl coach they were hyping up in the playoffs last week. They might throw her in that quarterback now. Scrolling with a playoff game or a regular season game. Fuck all that. What's next?
Are we going to do running backs? Are we going to list them all off, or are we done now?
No, let's go. Let's get a running back.
Okay, running back.
Get your fucking energy up.
I got James Conner. I think he's going to go off against a brutal Philadelphia defense, and I think James Conner runs the rock all over that team. I think he puts up 100 yards, 2 TDs, and he's going to have a great fantasy Sunday for you owners out there with James.
Like I said when I was talking about the Chargers-Saints game, Alvin Kamara is supposed to have the most points for running backs this week, and I'm going to stick with it.
To go, a guy that's been flying under the radar all year for Jacksonville is James Robinson, and he's going against Houston this week, where Houston doesn't have a Bill O'Brien. They got who's going to even call plays for that team? Who knows? I feel like he could have a huge game. He could catch, he could run. Love James Robinson.
I think I'm going to go Dalvin Cook here. If Dalvin Cook can put his head down against the Jamal Adams Seahawks defense, I feel like he can really get some good yardage. He got 27 carries, 130 yards last week. It's kind of a lot of carries, but if he gets that many carries, we'll see what he can do this week.
All right. For wide receivers, I think we should just name two wide receivers.
Go one at a time.
Yeah, okay. My first receiver is going to be Stephon Diggs.
Oh, stole him right out of my mouth.
I think the Buffalo is just going to throw all over Tennessee, and Tennessee is COVID injury list, so I think that game's going to be a shootout passing wise. I think there's no defense played at all.
Yeah, Diggs leads the league in receiving yards and just going to piggyback off Shenny. Stephon Diggs is Buffalo's number one target right now. Leads the league in yards, or is tied for first, actually. I think he's going to go off again.
Good.
You have a second one?
No, name your first one first.
Oh, I already named my first one, so you go, Roman. I took Jefferson in the last
Oh,
one.
I got a sleeper pick. I said him earlier, Robbie Anderson. He's looking really good on Carolina. He had 8 receptions for 100 yards last week against Arizona. So I feel like if Bridgewater just keeps tossing him the ball, he can produce numbers.
Yeah, as that chemistry goes up with those two, I
Yeah.
feel like they're going to be good.
And my second receiver, I said it earlier, feed Robert Woods. I think Robert Woods is going to have a great week, and he's going to go kaboom against the Washington football team. And I don't know, it's going to be a bad week for the Washington football team. I'll tell you that.
On Robert Woods.
I'm going to go Tim Patrick. G-House guy, San Diego boy. Tim Patrick has 2 touchdowns the last 2 weeks, over 100 yards last week receiving. That Broncos team needs a good wide receiver that they could trust with Jerry, and I think Tim's the guy. He's been proven in the last couple of weeks. Tim Patrick on the Broncos.
Big sleeper. Gotta love Tim Patrick. I'm definitely going to go. My second pick is going to be Allen Robinson. Just because Nick Foles being there, being the guy now, I think they're getting some chemistry going. He's been playing well the last 2 weeks. I think it's going to be another big game for Allen Robinson.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go DK Metcalf here. He's very great long ball threat, and I feel like if the Seahawks just give Chris Carson the ball a couple times, get Vikings on their toes, they can just let one loose over the top to DK Metcalf for some points like he does every week. So
That guy is fucking jacked, bro.
Bro,
That
he's
guy's
crazy.
absolutely huge for a wide receiver.
Looks like a
Literally
tight
just-
end. Moves like a
Bro,
wide
he looks
receiver.
like a tall safety. He looks like a
Yeah.
big, tall, strong safety, like literally, and then he can run routes like crazy. He's so fun to watch. And I
That's
love how he
so
gets
fun to
chippy.
watch.
He goes after the number one wide receiver, or the number one corner every week, and they get chippy. He loves the battle. Every
I
week
liked
he's
his
ready for the battle.
his matchup with Stephon Gilmore when he mossed him on that
Mossed
deep
him?
ball.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God,
bro.
that was crazy.
He's just a beast, bro.
Guy's a savage.
All right. Should we name our tight ends?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
got a sleeper tight end for you guys. You guys never even heard of him. Just kidding. His name's Evan Ingram. I think he has a big day against the Dallas Cowboys. Tight ends have just been crushed in Dallas. Actually, everybody's been crushed in Dallas because Dallas sucks, even though I'm taking them this week.
Shetty, are you even a Steelers fan? Are you a Giants fan? You picked the Giants for like 4 different segments in this whole podcast.
I
You're a
picked
Giants fan
Dallas. I
Nah,
picked
you're a
Dallas.
Giants fan now, bro. You've been hyping Giants up all podcast. Roll it back. Check the tape.
And you
My
just
tight end
picked up
this week-
Daniel Jones in fantasy, bro. You're
Yeah,
a
you
big-
just
you're
picked
a
up Daniel
Giants
Jones.
fan,
This
bro.
guy is a closet Giants fan. I see
Closet
you, bro.
Giants fan.
My tight end this
Idiots.
week is going to be Higbee, bro. He's due for a big game like he had week 2.
He's
It's
due.
time. Let me get a couple touchdowns. I need it for fantasy.
Yeah.
My tight end is Darren Waller.
Oh, he's been looking nice. He
He's
has.
a stud, and I
Yeah,
love
real
his
good.
story. When he first came in the league, he was on the Ravens, and
He got hooked on the
Yeah.
drogas.
yeah, got hooked on prescription and drugs and weed, and finally got his life around with the Raiders. And 3 out of the 4 weeks, he scored over 15 points. The one game he didn't was against New England, and that's just Bill Belichick game planning perfectly against every team he faces. So I'm going to go definitely Darren Waller here for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite.
I already picked my tight end earlier, but I think I'm just going to throw this in there. I need Dak to score at least 40 points this week on the Giants defense.
I know, because that's the only way you
Please.
can win in fantasy when Dak scores 40, huh?
Thank you. I need it to
Aaron
happen.
Rodgers
Kenny,
saved
You're
me.
0-4,
80
Kenny. 0-4,
last
Kenny.
week when we played
0-4.
fantasy. 80 points. 80
0-4.
points.
I don't even care about that league. It's nothing to me.
Yeah, because you're 0-4.
Exactly.
There's
You're 0-4,
there's my
Kenny.
other leagues, and then there's 50 feet of shit, and then there's the one that we're all in. And that's where you guys are.
No, that's
Feels
fine.
bad
That's
for
easy.
you.
That's an easy cop out because you're 0-4. That's fine.
Yeah.
Not me.
That doesn't
Kenny,
mean
I
I'm
was
losing.
0-3
That doesn't mean I'm
before and
losing.
won a whole league. So
I
turn
was
it
1-6 last year, made playoffs. I know how to come back from being down.
exactly.
I come back through adversity all the time. Doesn't matter.
I
Didn't
can't
come
wait to
back.
clip this. I
My
can't
We
wait to
lost
clip
first
this.
round last year.
That whole
fantasy
50 feet of
teams-
dog shit, your guys' league, and then my comeback story. I can't wait when he goes 0-12.
0-12 this year.
All
Okay.
right. I think that has wrapped up our pick'ems. Any last things you'd like to add in?
Yeah.
The Padres.
The Padres will win today. Tweet is over. Please stop tweeting it. We're
Nope,
gonna ruin
I tweeted
it.
it
We're
today.
running it out.
I
It's
tweeted
over.
it today.
We lost on it. I'm sorry.
tweeted it today.
I'm sorry for putting you guys through that mental struggle, but game 2 is going to be tonight, and we will take the cake.
Just because you give up.
Shout out Padre pitcher TBD. Shout out.
No, they
DVD.
announced it. Davies. Come on, guy.
Oh, Davey's getting raked, bro. Davey's getting shelled tonight. Go Dodgers.
You're talking about the pitching matchup.
Let's go!
Kershaw in the
You
playoffs.
got no fucking chance. No
you
chance,
guys
go
have
Dodgers.
chance.
Go blue.
I can't wait.
I just
Tatis is gonna
wanna-
hit one, and then he's gonna throw the bat into the stands and be like, "Go get it out of the stands. Go get my bat out of the stands."
I watched Kershaw's last game because you guys hyped it up a little bit. He threw so many first pitch right down the middle of the plate, bro. They have a graphic, and it was like 18 first pitch just right down the middle. If Padres could capitalize on that, there's no chance Dodgers win this game, and that's all I have to say.
He's not able to hit the fastball last night. He's
Buddy,
literally sitting on
buddy.
breaking ball
Kershaw
all
doesn't
night.
have a fucking 100-mile-an-hour two-seamer, does he?
Oh.
No. He has
You
an
guys are so
89-mile-an-hour
done for.
meatball.
You guys are
Should I-
so done for,
should I
bro.
bring up
Padres going
our splits?
home.
Do you want me to bring
I
up our
swear,
splits?
bro. I'm literally bringing a fucking broom to the next podcast because it's gonna be a 3-0 sweep.
You want me
You're
to bring up the
hoping.
splits?
You're hoping.
Padres rake
Tape right here.
left-handers.
It's gonna be a broom
Padres
taped right here.
Padres rake
Dodgers
left-handers, and we're tying this game up 1-1. And then when you throw May on game 3, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I can't throw because I thrown in the last 2 games because
You're praying.
you
praying
don't
right
know how to control your pitching, Dodgers."
Pray,
Hey,
bro.
and
You
shout
have
out
to
to
sell
the
out
ump
for game
for
1.
throwing out our freaking manager.
shout out
in
ump.
the,
Yeah, hopefully Jay
playoff
Singler
game.
lit a fire under the
how
Padres'
terrible
ass.
is that to toss
Hopefully
the
under the
manager in a
umpire's
playoff
ass.
game?
Yeah, I hate that.
That's terrible. That's terrible baseball. That's terrible
be honest.
umpiring. You can't eject a manager in the middle of a playoff game.
Did it?
Just can't do it. That's
Did it?
terrible.
That's terrible.
It's literally terrible.
We were talking about
Sucks,
last night.
bro.
We were saying literally they should just give out suspensions and be like a late or a fine or something. They shouldn't be able to
Yeah.
eject you in the playoff. game.
Fine. That's
Yeah.
a fine is a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Or you just
Yeah,
take the
not
umpires out.
Not eject. Yeah. Robo umps 2021.
Robo
That's what I'm
umps.
for. All right.
The DH.
Make sure you check out us on our social medias.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Instagram average takes.
Big
Twitter
things coming
average takes
Next
4.
podcast. If you're still here right now, just make
We
sure
got
you're
some giveaways
commenting.
coming.
Make sure you subscribed and
Yeah.
commenting
Need to subscribe and
Yes.
comment.
because huge thing
Run.
coming next epi.
Run it
Huge
up.
coming.
Next time.
Run,
All right.
run.